rattling. That's because it's not a very important lie. I pushed a wisp of hair behind my ear. Was my witchy friend sensing something I hadn't? And besides, I know you're lying. The molinillo doesn't need to give me a warning. Harper arched a brow. Okay, I admitted. I don't know why it's not rattling, but that's the legend. She tugged on her plump bottom lip. What's its story? It's a little vague. My collector, Herb, you're trusting him after the cursed cowbell incident? In fairness, I said, the riot wasn't his fault. And Herb wasn't exactly my collector. He was a paranormal collector who occasionally dropped by the museum peddling his wares. Anyway, I got lucky. He turned up with a haunted molinillo right when I needed something chocolate-themed, which, on reflection, seemed somewhat suspicious. I'll change the sign so it's clear only important lies set off the molinillo. Harper pointed to a corner of the gallery where I'd arranged a red velvet canopy above a round table covered in a star-spangled black cloth. What's happening there? A fortune-teller is coming in to do chocolate scrying for customers. I bounced on my toes. It was going to be awesome. I'd been promoting her all over town. Though it worried me a little that Harper hadn't seen my flyers and advertisements, I was also a little concerned about melted chocolate being used during the scrying process and the potential for burns. But the fortune-teller had assured me she had it handled. She's also promised to read with the chocolate tarot cards, I said. I'd be giving everyone who bought a ticket to the museum a single chocolate tarot card of the day as a free gift. Are the cards actually made of chocolate? Because that sounds sticky. Sticky and delicious. Sadly, no. They're paper and ink, just chocolate-themed. As a confirmed cacao-phile, chocolate tarot cards were something I could get behind. Harper turned to the shelves on the wall opposite the windows. Aside from one that was filled with the boxes of tarot and oracle cards, they were empty. And the empty shelf space? I hung her framed offering over a small ebony table between the shelves. Actual chocolates, if it ever gets here. The delivery man's late. He was supposed to arrive this morning. Where are you getting the chocolate? From Rain? Harper whistled. That new place? Good stuff. I've been giving their chocolate away as thank yous to my clients. I nodded. Rain's chocolate was expensive and beautiful, but it tasted just okay to me. My favorite was still See's Candy, a West Coast institution. That I Love Lucy scene with Lucy and Ethel working the chocolate conveyor belt? Filmed at See's. Listen, Harper said, her expression turning serious. I'm thinking of... Where is it? Our friend Adele Nakamoto, chic in a slim ice blue skirt and ivory blouse beneath her fox and fennel apron, bustled into the gallery. She looked around wildly. Is it here? Harper pointed to the black frame. Adele tossed her head and a wisp of ebony hair floated free from her chignon. That's not chocolate. Where's the chocolate? Uh-oh. It hasn't arrived yet, I said, fighting a reflexive cringe. She planted her fists on her slim hips. But I need it now. 20 retirees are going to arrive in my tea room in 15 minutes, and they expect Rain chocolate. Adele's tea room, the Fox and Fennel, was conveniently located right next door to the museum. Plus, Allie is out sick, and our main oven stopped working this morning. I've already had to cancel my appointment with the caterer. This week has been a disaster. Even Pug has a cold. Oh, no, I said, frowning. Adele's Pug was sweet as a sugar cube. I cut a glance at GD, unlike some animals I knew. The black cat sneezed, turned, and sauntered into the main room. You've hired a caterer for your own tea room? Harper asked. No, for the wedding. Adele paced, her apron strings flying out behind her. Dieter and I are getting married in 3 months, she wailed, and we haven't even finalized the menu. Easygoing Dieter Finkelkraut and uptight Adele Nakamoto seemed an unlikely couple at first glance, but I believed they had what it took. Unfortunately, Adele was caught up in the iron grip of the bridal industrial